Okay, guys, so this video ran like very, very long. So I think it was like an hour and 17 minutes of raw footage. So thanks if you watched all the way to the end. And without further ado, let's get into it. What's up, guys? Welcome back. And today we're going to be making a shelf in 1 minute, 10 minutes, and 1 hour. Okay, time starts now. Okay, going into our first shelf, we're going to need to come into here, make this 2.25. And make this 3.5. Okay, now we're going to need to put in a cube, pull this over here. Okay, now we're going to need to take this top value, okay, pull it right here, and then put 1. Okay, so now we're going to need to position this. So we're going to position it on this axis, and now we're going to position it on this axis. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to need to come into here. Click on Boolean, come right here, like darn it, no, wrong thing. Wait, where did I put it? No, what happened? Okay, now we're gonna apply. Now we're gonna move this up here. Put it right here. Okay, now we're gonna need to come into here, put Boolean again. Boolean, make this the subject. And then, alright, here, where is it? Okay, that's good. Apply. Now we're gonna move this up again. We're going to put a Boolean in this again. We're gonna put it right here, click accept. Alrighty, how much time do we have left? Okay, time's up. Okay, now for the 10-minute shelf, time starts now. Okay, we're gonna need to scale this out to about here. Now we're gonna check what this is and even it out. This is around 3.35. Okay, now we're gonna take it on the z-axis, or on the blue axis. Yeah, the z-axis. We're gonna scale it up a little bit, like right here, and now we're gonna make this 2.25. Okay, so now that we have this, we're gonna take in a cube. We're gonna move it over here. We're gonna bring it into where we need it to be. Okay, now we're gonna make the dimensions of this cube. So I can move it down to like here. Wait, yeah. Alright, so I can move it down to like here. And now this is, okay. So now half of this is going to be 5. This is going to be 2. Or wait, no, this is going to be 3. This is going to be 1. And this is going to be 2. Okay. So now this is half of it. Okay, now I'm just going to scale this down a little bit to like 0.1. I'm going to scale it down a little bit more. We're just going to make this 0.5. Okay. Now that we have this, we can make this bottom one. And then we're going to make it a little bit shorter, like there. Okay, now that we have that, we're going to add in a mirror modifier. I'm going to here, mirror, and then what axis is it going to go on? Oh, wait, no, I need to make set origin to 3D cursor. Okay, now that we have this, we're going to apply it. Now we're going to come up here, and we're going to add a bevel, or no, not bevel, where is it? Boolean modifier. Now we're going to come in here, select that, make that. Okay, now we can delete that. And then we're going to add in a central shelf. So like right here. I'm going to make this come out again. There we go. And now I'm going to make us a central shelf. So we're going to have it like right there. Then I'm going to make it just a wee bit wider. There we go. Okay, now we're going to come into here, add a bevel, not a bevel, shoot. I'm going to come into here and add a Boolean. Come over here, click apply. Okay, now we're going to come over here and we're going to scale this out a little bit. Let's see, how does that look? we're just gonna even this out to how tall it is. Okay. We're gonna need to make this a little bit smaller. Okay. Now we're gonna set this origin to 3D cursor, and now we're going to add in a mirror modifier again. Okay. And now we're gonna no, not duplicate. Now we're gonna apply. Okay. Now we're gonna come into here, put in a bevel, or not a bevel, shoot. We're gonna come into here and add a boolean, boom, and then apply. Okay, there we go. Now we can delete this. How much time do we have left? Let's check. Okay, we have 6 minutes left. So now I'm gonna come into here and add a bevel modifier, and then I'm gonna put in %, and then I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. There we go. And then maybe I'll make it like 2. Okay. I think I'm gonna change this. Offset. Let's make it like 200 and see if it'll do anything. No. 1. Okay, yeah, offset doesn't, or sometimes doesn't like to work. No, it's not gonna work either. Depth. Absolute. Okay, we'll do absolute. Okay, so now we're just gonna turn it to like here. Okay, now that we have this, I'm gonna make some things to go inside of it. So we have, let's see how much time we have. We have 5 minutes left. So now I'm gonna make a few little things. So first off, I'm gonna make like maybe, I don't know what I can make. Maybe I'll add in a little basket. So I'll come into here, add in a cube from right here. Then I made that a little bit wider, so I'm just gonna scale this down a little bit like this. Come up here. Here we go. Okay. And now I'm gonna come into here, inset it. Boom. Okay. And now I'm gonna select these, pull it up, and then pull it out. Wait, did it fill this? Shoot. I did not want it to do that. We're gonna extrude it up. Here. Alrighty. There we go. Now I'm gonna pull this over, and then now we're gonna set this basket inside of there. So there we go. Okay. So now that we have a little basket inside of there, I'm gonna add a little bevel to it. Come back into here, absolute, and then make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna add 2 segments too. Okay. There we go. Now that we have our basket in there, next thing I'm gonna make is maybe like, I don't know. What can I make? Okay, I'm gonna pause the time to look for inspiration. Okay, so I think I'm gonna fill the rest of it with some books. So to make a book, I'm gonna come in here, and then I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna pull this in to like there, and then I'm gonna select these 3 shoot. Then I'm gonna select these 3 faces, put an inset, boom, and then I'm gonna select this, and shoot, and this. Oh shoot, I clicked the wrong button, so now I need to do this again. Okay, now I'm gonna pull this back. Okay, we have 1 minute and 50 seconds left. I finished making the book. So now I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna need to take these 3 and then separate it. So, okay, now I'm gonna take these 2 parts, pull it over here, put it in the little shelf area. Oh no, I'm gonna need to make it a little bit smaller. I guess less wide, not smaller. Here. I just need to get this set in there. Is that leaning up against the back wall? It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, no. So I'm gonna move this back until it is. Okay, now we're gonna move it up to put it in, and then move it down until we're kind of in it. Okay, now that we have this book set up, we're gonna come into here. We're gonna duplicate it over here, or actually no, first off, I'm gonna make a mirror in here, so that way it'll fill it up more. Mirror, oh, shoot, no. I need to set this to origin, 3D cursor, and then I also need to set this to origin, 3D cursor. Okay, so now that I have this in here, I'm going to flip it. Okay, there we go. Now I'm also going to add in a mirror here, and then add it over there. Okay, so now I'm going to duplicate it, duplicate objects, and then I'm going to scale it out. This is not going to work well, but okay. I'm going to need to duplicate objects again. Now I'm going to need to scale it out. Shoot, no. Oh wait, no, I didn't duplicate it. Duplicate objects. Now I'm going to need to scale it out again. Now I'm going to need to duplicate objects, and I'm going to need to scale it out again. Okay, that's all that it'll fit. Okay, now I'm going to need to come through here and apply all these mirror modifiers. Apply, apply. Okay, boom, here. Okay, 3, apply, or wait, no, what did I do? Apply, mirror, apply, mirror, apply, mirror, apply, mirror, apply. Okay, now that we have all those, how much time do we have left? Okay, time's up. So that is our 10-minute bookshelf. And I will see you when I'm starting the 1-hour bookshelf. Okay, guys, so now we're going to be making the 1 hour. My idea for this is to make it kind of like it's mounted onto the wall. So I'm going to start now. Okay, so I'm going to add in a cube. Then I'm going to make it, and then I'm going to set it to the middle. This is not going to be, or this is going to be the wall that it's mounted on. So I'm just going to make this like way wide, and then way high. There we go. So this is the wall that it's going to be mounted on. I'm also going to make it way less thick. Okay. I'm going to move this back, and I will put that on later. Now I'm going to come over here, set this to 0, 0, 2. Okay. And now I'm going to take this, make it less thick. Maybe like there will be good. And this is going to be the piece of wood that's like hooking the shelf in. So there is that. And now I'm going to round this bottom edge. So I'm going to pull this down. Here. I'm going to pull this down and then pull it like that. And then pull it down and then pull it in like that. Or wait. Now I'm going to pull it in like that. Okay. Then I'm going to pull it up. So now it's kind of like it's rounded. Okay. So now I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to come out of edit mode. And then I'm going to add in another piece. Or actually, yeah, I'm going to add in another piece. Boom. And now I'm going to pull this to 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0. Okay. And now I'm going to make, this is going to be like a little piece that's going to be helping it mount. So it's going to be a little bit smaller, and it's going to be at a 45-degree angle. Boom. 45. There you go. Okay. So now I'm going to move this to where it should be. Scale this. Now I'm going to pull it in. I'm going to pull this up. And then I'm also going to round this off. Wait a minute. Here. I'm going to rotate this. Okay, so I need to pull it up a little bit more. Extrude to like right there. Or wait, here. No. I'm going to extrude it to like here. And then I'm going to extrude it again, and then I'm going to rotate this to like here. So that way it won't look weird. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to pull this up a little bit, and then that should be good. Okay, so now I'm going to merge these two things together. Join, okay. So now they're merged. So now I'm going to pull this set origin to, and now I'm going to do this here. I've got to figure out where this looks good on my little plane here. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this, like, how wide was that? Okay, I'll make it like 4. 4, duplicate objects to negative 4. And then I'm going to join them. Join. Okay, now I'm going to add in an extra, and then 0, 0, and 0. Okay. And then I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to flatten this. Okay, now that I have it flattened, I'm going to pull it across, and then I need to think of what I'm going to add onto the other parts of the shelf. So this looks good. I'm going to pull it forwards a little bit because it's going to be like mounted onto the wall. Okay, now I'm going to bring this back to the wall, and then we're going to put that on the wall. Anyways, okay, so that looks pretty good for our shelf. So I'm going to pull this forwards to where it kind of should be. And now that we have our massive shelf, or I guess the wall is massive, now we're going to work on creating the stuff to go on the shelf. But first, I'm going to add on a bevel modifier to this and the other thing. So bevel, then I'm going to make it absolute 2, and then pull it up. There we go. Then I'm going to do the same, apply this, and then I'm going to do, wait, no. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing down here. Bevel to absolute, and then I'm going to copy this. Okay, now both of these are going to be applied. Apply. Okay, so now that we have both of these all done, so we have this beveled out and everything, I'm going to pull this back until the first little kind of edge is in there. Okay, so now it looks good, in my opinion at least. So now I'm going to put some stuff on it. So the first thing I'm going to put on it is, okay, I'm going to pause the timer while I think of stuff to put on. I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I'm back and I've decided that the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make the ellipse. So that's the first thing that I'm going to make. Okay, so I finally got this S made with 22 minutes left. So it's kind of cursed, but it's better than spending more time on it. And I will still want to add a few extra things. So here, I'm going to take all of this and then put it up on the shelf, center it, and then put it kind of up on the shelf. I think the eye. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to give it a little bit of like a lean back. So here, I'm going to dig the bottom of it a little bit in, and then I'm going to make it lean a little bit. Shoot. Nope, not like that. I'm going to make it lean back like that, and then make them touch. So that way it looks like realistic. Here we have our little ellipse sign. And now I want to add some books to either side of it. It might, or I think it'll make it look a little bit better. I'm going to pull this in to kind of get that book shape. Boom, boom. Select these, inset, pull it in, and then these two sides are kind of messed up. So I'm going to pull these back to make it look like normal. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to extrude scale it. It's kind of weird. So now that I have this, I'm going to put I'm going to go into edit mode, and then I'm going to select these two bottom ones, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to pull it back to where I can't really see it anymore. There we go. I'll pull it forward a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now that we have these kind of set up, now I'm going to add a bevel modifier to it. So I'm going to go out of edit mode. I'm going to come into here, bevel to absolute, and then I'll make it like 0.2, maybe 0.3. Alrighty. What if I just made it 1? Would that look better? No, it doesn't. Alrighty. Anyways, now that we have that, I'm going to apply it, and then I'm going to grab, or actually, before I apply it, before it is applied, I'm going to grab boom, boom, and boom, and then I'm going to separate. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that first. I'm just going to do what I did. So that makes it look way worse. Alrighty, apply, boom, 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 boom. Alrighty. So now that I have these selected, I'm going to do separate. And now that I have my little book, I'm going to rotate it to 90 degrees. So 90. And now it's sitting kind of like that. And now I'm going to turn it at 90 degrees. So that way you can kind of see the edge of it. 90 degrees. Alrighty. And now I'm going to pull this up, and then I'm going to pull it back. So here. Yeah, this is kind of looking weird. Okay. Okay. I'm going to pull it back. Here, how much time do I have left? Let's see. I have 17 minutes. Okay. I got to move fast because I only have like 17 minutes left. Alrighty. So now I'm going to scale this book down because it is like comically big. Alrighty, now I'm gonna take that, and I'm also gonna make it a little bit less thick, because because I don't think that looks really good. Okay, now I'm gonna pull this down into that a little bit. Right there looks good. Is it floating? Okay, yeah, no, that's way too much. Pull it up. Okay, there we go. Okay, now that I have this, I think I'm gonna add something in front of the ellipse sign, but I'm not sure what, so I'm gonna pause the timer and try and find something to put there. Okay, so I'm gonna model a simple lamp right here. There we go. So now I have these two lamps. I'm not sure what else to add, so I am just gonna add in a little, like, I don't really know what to add. Oh yeah, I needed to add a bevel modifier on both of these. So I'm just putting it on the lampshade, because down here that's kind of the aesthetic that I was going for. So here, 2, and then that looks good. No, a duplicate. Alrighty. Then over here, put a bevel modifier, and then 2. Okay, so now we have 9 minutes left. So I'm not sure what I can add with 9 minutes left. Okay. I'm gonna add like a little chain that kind of connects these. So now that we have that, we have 7.5 minutes left now. So I'm not sure what else I can really add, but I'm still gonna try and add things. I just realized this is not centered, so I need to center this. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty well centered. Anyways, I'm not sure what else I can really do. 1 hour is a lot of time to make a bookshelf. So yeah, I'm not sure what I can do. So I'm gonna pause the time and look for something else that I can make. So I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, so I decided to not let myself stop it for this time. So it's at 20 seconds now. So I'm just gonna fix this. I did notice this kind of broke right here. So I'm just gonna pull it down, and that's gonna be the last thing that I'm gonna be able to do. Or no, that I can't fix that. So I'm just gonna have to wait. We have 3 seconds left. Are you ready? Okay, time's up. So yeah, I will flip to all of these in Studio, and I'm gonna color them in Studio. So yeah, okay guys, so I'm back in Roblox Studio with these 3 shelves, and the first thing I'm going to do is come over here, come into the shelf, and then I'm going to turn off Cast Shadow, and then make the Material Variant Smooth Plastic. Then I'm going to go into the color, go into Nougat, and then I'm going to come down here and make it just a little bit darker. There we go. Actually, I might make it just a wee bit more darker. Like, there looks good. Okay, now for the 10-minute bookshelf, I'm going to spend a little bit more time on it, so I'll cut to when I'm done with that. Okay, guys, so I just finished this, and I think it looks pretty good. So now I'm going to go on to this next one, so I will see you when I'm done with that as well. Okay, guys, so I'm back, and I think this all looks really good, especially, like, for the time I had on them. The only problem is this broke. I don't know how to fix it, but I ran out of time anyways. But yeah, so that's kind of it. I like it. I don't know if you do. But in my opinion, I think it looks alright. So yeah, see ya, bye, and thanks for watching.